Big Boy off air had Nipsey Hussle's brother Blacc Sam on, and bro, it was so good. It was the episode. All right, obviously, I love Nipsey Hussle, the Marathon on Money. Let's just throw that out there.
You gotta give your prerequisites.
You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of that,
nigga.
but
You're black. You're supposed to love
Big Boy killed it. Big Boy killed that, bro. He killed that.
He handled it very well.
It was also, it felt like
It was
a real OG talk. I don't know their relationship, but I'm pretty sure they've been around.
Well, he's the trusted person on the West that you go to.
Exactly.
It's the person that we all grew up with in our car.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. So
and he approached that interview like he knew exactly what his mission was and how to handle this situation.
He killed it.
It's just like, it's on some like, I don't even say consummate professional a lot because I don't know a lot of professionals, and you know, consummate is a hard word to pronounce.
Yeah.
But Big Boy got that shit this time.
Man, he killed that shit, man. And it was like
Consummate.
the production on it too. The fact that like we got like a little, like it was like a documentary. I like that it didn't start at the interview. It started in the warehouse. But it also, but before we even get to the warehouse, we get this flash picture thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just hearing the Blacc Sam story, because unless you were one of the people that you know, that's why Vlad stresses that a lot as well too, in terms of having your full story in one place.
Yeah.
It's so important. Because of course I heard all the Nipsey bars about Blacc Sam and the burning DVDs and the CDs and things of that nature. Like, if you're a Nipsey fan, yeah, you hear it. You can piece it together with the music, the interviews. But it was like, this is the first time I heard, maybe one of the first times I heard a real elongated, and he really like walked us through them growing up. And it was really focused on him a lot of the time, even though Nipsey was huge part of his life. Obviously, it's his brother, but like, you know, they did everything together.
Yeah.
But it was really done well to where I learned a lot about Blacc Sam.
Because he's his own individual, and I'm pretty sure
right.
Big Boy would never like cast an interview solely about like because you knew somebody that died.
Some goofy clout shit.
Yeah,
he would never do that.
Yeah, it's a more righteous approach. And
I'm not gonna lie, as I was reading this, as I was watching this, I was just being like, I was so like happy watching it. I was like, Elliot, this is what you're supposed to be doing, low key. Like you should be doing these.
Yeah,
this is what we should be. This is how I should be seeing you.
And I think he's thinking about it because we're gonna talk about it later. But even on Vlad, he was talking about, yeah, you know, the young niggas, they like documentaries now. The investigative journalists.
Look, and I got a documentary.
Exactly.
The first 3 minutes of this,
an interview format.
That was crazy.
All a documentary is a collection of interviews with B-roll.
Okay, that's literally all it is.
Nigga, we've done that.
Yeah, that's all it is with pictures and the B-roll. Yeah, so I thought about that like 10 minutes in. I said, "Damn, Big Boy, whoever put this together." I mean, they had all the credits at the end, but
his production team and whatnot.
Yeah, the production team, the editing, the sound, the lighting, it was so fucking crisp and good.
Nigga said, "This chef's kiss." This
shouts out to Big Boy.
Dente.
Dead ass though. I don't even have a specific part to highlight because everybody should just watch the whole thing, especially if you're a Nipsey fan.
Yeah.
But
you wanna at least like flash his intro so they can get an idea.
Oh yeah. Let's definitely put the intro on the screen. Yeah, because the intro goes stupid.
Sleep in the living room with my mom's in the same bed at my grandma's house. Like we didn't have a room. We was young, 6th grade, flipping quarters. Shooting free throws for dollars, buy all the 25-cent bags of hot Cheetos, fill the backpack up, go to school, sell them for 50 cents. Once we got to a certain age, it was like we were twins. A lot of the things that I got into or opportunities that I seen was from my bro, from little bro. Like, you know, he stole computer parts and then he bring it in the bedroom. We shared the bedroom. I'm like, man, get this junk out of here. I'm building a computer. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. You building a computer. He came back, I think, one day from high school with like $300. He was certified gifted as a little kid. Anybody that was around him, his charisma, he always stood out. People always were like, nah, this guy's special. When he got out of high school, we was able to just really get to it and adapt. And my brother had put me on a CD game, and it just, you know, took off. I'm like, all right, I'm trying to peel a million out of this. But eventually somebody probably called in or did something where they start investigating. I'm like, all right, took everything out the house, buried the bread, buried probably like $250
in cash.
Yep. The foundation of what we doing, it doesn't last when you're doing anything illegal or you're in the street. So Hustle was like, nah, this is what we gonna do. This clothing gonna be big. It's gonna be one of the biggest things we do watch. When I first heard him write something, I couldn't believe it. I was like, you wrote this? He like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, this is special. Anytime Nip would pull up, it's like Michael Jackson pulled up in the hood.
Gotcha.
So many people from the neighborhood was inspired. Somebody came, said one disrespectful thing, Hussle, take his chains off, and squabble. And mandatory respect. And at the same time, leading by example, I always felt that God was protecting, and basically we felt like nothing could happen.
Big
And that's
boy.
not a trailer.
How
That's
long was
the
that?
beginning.
Yeah, like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not a trailer. That's the beginning of the interview.
Nigga, this shit was good, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really like that, dog.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm going on a journey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He killed it, bro.
Yeah, this is better than what Lifetime could have produced.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, I literally, legit, I don't have a single timestamp from that.
Imagine if
Might
50
have to-
Cent would have been able to get his hands
Yeah, I
on this.
mean, just watch it, honestly. It'll be in the description, of course.
I was about to say, my
Well produced. I said everything I wanted to say. Yeah, let's move over to Vlad.